Hey guys, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great week. I guess hump day is pretty much past now for most people. I want to show some recent hauls. This first one is actually a trade I did with a guy on Facebook. I'm in a few comic groups on there, and we can usually somebody will find some stuff that you show that they need, or they'll ask you if you have duplicates of something. And so I traded some duplicates that he needed for some stuff that I wanted. Uh, so got a little bit of Marvel and DC, got some Silver Age Jimmy Olsen, and some other stuff. Uh, as far as Jimmy Olsen, here's issue 91, and then a few of these are readers, and he just kind of threw these in, but here's number 91. I know Dr. Silver Age will like this one. Got the Go-Go checks. This is basically a reader, but it's got some great Kurt Swan art on the cover. Now, stuff like this, when I was a kid and I started reading, about the only exposure I had to the old Silver Age stuff was like in the giant size reprints or the DC 100 pagers and Superman Family. So, at the time as a kid, I really didn't know the difference until I started reading the letter columns, and they were saying, okay, this story originally presented in Jimmy Olsen 23 or, Superman 114 or whatever. And then I finally, figured out the difference between reprints and new stories. But, even though most of this stuff, the Superman Family kind of stuff with Jimmy Olsen and Lois and Superman and Superboy, the story-wise, it was pretty silly. But I just kind of got a certain fondness for those old stories. So they're really fun to read, and you can't beat Kurt Swan art on Superman or anything else for that matter. So, reader copy, but there's 91. 126. I think this is really, this might be either a Murphy Anderson cover or a Kurt Swan and Murphy Anderson cover on number 126. And this one's pretty much a reader too. You got a couple chunks out of it there, but I didn't care. I love the colors on that too. Another reader. Nice little square bound book though. Jimmy Olsen 113, also known as 80-page giant. Number 50. That's where it says G50 there. Some more of that funky DC numbering. Like I say, it's kind of ripped up, but some good old stories. Looks like more Kurt Swan on the cover. What I was really glad to get, I'm trying to close in on all my Jack Kirby issues of Jimmy Olsen. One of these I already had, but like I say, we did some trading and we just kind of did it in lots. So, but here's another copy of 133. It was actually Kirby's first DC work in the 70s. And I'm one of those guys that I really don't know why that they thought they had to redraw Superman and Jimmy's faces. I mean, the whole idea to me of Kirby coming to DC or back to DC was it was Kirby, and then you wanted Kirby to look like Kirby. I'm sure there's some people that might have a different opinion, but to me, it wouldn't have bothered me to see Superman's face drawn by Jack Kirby, instead of having Al Plastino or Murphy Anderson, whoever redid the faces. But it's basically your very cool, goofy, funny, action-packed Jack Kirby goodness. And these next three are ones that I didn't have in that run. A couple of them are kind of rough. I might upgrade them later, but I just wanted to have them. I remember seeing this one in an ad when I started getting into back issues, and I really wanted this one. It's kind of beat up, but nice to have anyway. Number 143. Number 145. Got some moisture stains on it, but I think this is probably Kirby and Murphy Anderson on the cover. And 146. think I'm probably maybe a couple issues shy of having all the Kirby's run. So happy to have those. Okay, so also picked up another Joe Kubert cover for those of you that watched my last 3 videos on the Kubert's World and the correspondence courses and the art books. Can't beat Kubert, and you can't beat a 20-cent cover. So there we have Star Spangled War 175. Delving into another horror. This is pretty much a reader, but one that I didn't have in that run. And I know like a lot of guys are collecting the mystery stuff. House of Mystery, I think when they finally got into what they call a mystery horror format, I think it started with like issue 174 and ran through 321. And I'm trying to get all those, slowly getting there. But here's a House of Mystery 233. Didn't say who did the cover. It kind of looks like Mike Kaluta because he did a lot of the mystery covers back in the day. But a nice cover. Batman 225 with a Neal Adams cover. Love this one. Got a little Marvel going on. Tales to Astonish number 85. Great Hulk cover. Thor 206 versus the Absorbing Man. It's like some Buscema art. Another picture frame cover to add to the collection. Got a really nice copy of Avengers 35. With Cap and Giant Man, Hawkeye. Really nice cover. Tales to Astonish 99. Another great Hulk cover. And the last one I had in this little trade lot. I might or might not try to get the whole run of this title. I'm certainly a big fan of the black and white format, and I like all the black and white magazines Marvel put out, and of course all the Warren stuff and all that. Well, this is probably my favorite cover of this run. This is Rampaging Hulk number 9 with the original Avengers cover on it. I just thought this was just such a cool cover. And this is one of those Earl Norm painted covers. And I think on the inside it's Sal Buscema on the art. So very cool mag. Alright guys, that's all I got till the next video. Thanks for sticking around. Onward and upward.